Hello, everybody. My name is Sagacious, and welcome to Global Travel Network. If this is your first time here, man, please subscribe and hit the notification button below so that anytime I drop video, you'll be the first to be notified. Please, one key information. Don't skip this video. Watch this video to the end because there are valuable information that you need as somebody who's thinking to leave your home country to go to another country, either for studies or for work. I know most time many of you, or sometimes many of you, go on the internet and you see some of the YouTube travel videos, and you're kind of a little bit confused as to how to start the process. So this is basically my goal. People like you, I want us to go back, to the beginning, tell you how it works, who you are, what is expected of you, what are the different steps involved. Why? Because, for example, international students, when we're having a conversation with an international student, it will not just be on the basis of research. I will be giving you practical experience because I am an international student myself. So what we're going to be telling you here is not just based on what we've seen in the book or go on the website of these, different countries, these schools, and research and come and give you the information. No, I will be giving you practical experience because I have walked the path of international student. Where I am today, in 2018, I came to this country as international student. The experience I have had, the opportunities I had to come to this country, I want to share the same thing. As time goes on, I will come here and share my own journey as international student, but we don't just want to give it as the beginning. At the beginning of the channel, but I will just give an overview of who you are as an international student. So as when you look on the different channels and they're talking about international student, you will exactly know who you are as an international student should you, take advantage of any of the opportunities. So who an international student is. So an international student is any individual who is seeking education outside of his or her country. For example, you would in your home country and apparently you are at the university currently, and then you have a scholarship or you have a sponsor and you went on the school website and say, okay, I want to go to, I don't want to go to school, for example, in my home country anymore. I want to go to school now in Germany, and I want to go to school in America, and I want to go to school in Canada. So you begin the process of applying to a school overseas, and they ask you to submit your different documents. You uploaded those documents. They ask you for proof of fund. Your sponsor was able to submit bank statement and a letter of sponsorship. So that entire process is a process of aiding you as an international student or a process of seeking education in a foreign country. So that's exactly who you are. What is expected of you as the journey begins? So the journey begins with you going on the website. That's how most of the YouTube channels come on here and give you the names of those schools. So you go on the website and there will be somewhere that says apply. There'll be somewhere that says international student, domestic student. Of course, you're going to be an international student. So you're going to go on there, click that international student and see all of the requirements. If you meet, for example, the requirements for undergraduate studies, and that's what you want to do, you start the application process in your home country. Isn't it possible to also start the process as an international student in a foreign country? Like, for example, you're already in the country. To some extent, it's critical, but I can't speak to a fact that it's not possible. It has happening, for other people. But the best thing to do is you do the application in your home country. So you sit right there and upload all of those documents and submit them to the school. The school then, gets back to you through emails of whatever means. And if they are satisfied with the documentation submitted and is convincing enough, then they issued you what they call the admission letter. So for some countries, America, for example, that admission letter They will issue you that admission letter and then issue what they call the Act 20. Then you take that Act 20, take hard copies of your documents and everything, schedule, go DS 160, you schedule your appointment. I don't know what it is in different countries. And then you schedule your appointment to that embassy. You sit for the interview and you were able to convince, the visa uh, consulate enough, they issue you the visa. So that's the requirement for your home country. That's what you have to do at home. So when you enter the country, what is required of you, you have to report on campus to that administration. Let them know that you are in the country, especially if you're going to be doing in-person, classes. Because when you're coming in the country, of course, it's not online, it's in person. So you have to then now report on campus. Most schools have what they call the international student representatives or advisor, as an administrator. So you meet the office of that person, and then they're gonna again tell you the requirement. You've just entered a new environment, and then they tell you everything about the program, what you need to do, and what you're not supposed to do. So, as an international student, one of the major requirements, it differs from one country to another. For the United States, you have to be in school every semester for the minimum of 12 credits. So the minimum, the least credits you have to register every semester is 12 credits. You can do 15, you can do 18, you can do 21 for those scholars you are. But the minimum that is expected of you under the program is 12 credits. For Canada example, full time is not anything from 9 credits, onward. The second aspect of it is to make progress towards the degree. And when they say making progress towards the degree, you have to pass those courses that you registered. The minimum of C is expected of you in most of those courses, except in, some science courses, say B and above, but you're going to be doing your generals, you're going to be doing some prerequisites, courses for some of you who are going to go into sciences. The minimum for generals will be minimum of C. So they expect you to make progress towards your degree. For example, if you're not making progress towards your degree, the advisor is going to call you and say, hey, man, you are an international student. You came here to go to school, and our expectation is you going to be passing your courses, but you're not, And if that continues, they're going to give you warnings. And if it continues, they're going to give you or put you on probation. And you, as an international student, you don't want probation, anywhere around you, because your visa is only valid when you are in school. They put you on probation for the semester, 3 to 4 months you are not in school. They're going to notify immigration that you are not in school. That automatically puts you, out of status. And if you are out of status in any country that is not yours, automatically you are in that country illegally and is punishable by law. So as international student, one of the don'ts, is red flag completely, is they don't expect you to work outside of campus. You know, you are given 20 hours a week on campus for most countries. Aside those 20 hours, you are not to go anywhere outside of the premises of, your learning environment to seek job. It is automatically red flag for immigration. Is unacceptable. Your visa will automatically be at risk as soon as you get on that journey. Those are the things expected of you as an international student. You have to start the process in your home country by applying to the university, uploading all of your documents. If the university is convinced enough, they send you the admission letter. Enter the country, report on campus, plan your course, meet with your international advisor, tell you the rules, in that country, what you ought to do. You already know some of them. They're just going to reiterate. And then your process begins, practically by studying. Make progress towards your degree, successfully complete your program, get a internship to any company in your area of studies. After that, depending the country between America and Canada, apply for postgraduate work permit that allows you to become a permanent resident in Canada. Here in America, after you be on your internship and be a good staff, convince your employer, talk to them about your situation, that you want a sponsorship. If they are convinced enough, they sponsor you, and then you become a permanent resident by work, by sponsorship. So that's who you are as an international student. So thank you. If this is your first time tuning into this channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button. Anytime I drop video, you will be the first to be notified. And don't forget, when you watch the content, share it, please. Share the content, like and share it with as many people out there that we think need the opportunity. The more we share these videos, the more people, you have no idea, these videos will reach, the more impact we're going to make. And the more impact we make, the better the world becomes. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking your time. And I respect it. Trust me, I'm not taking anything for granted. I appreciate all of you who have followed so far. I appreciate all of you viewing the channel. Until then, watch out for the next content. Thank you.